Hello everyone, I really hope that you're doing well. I had a good reminder from one of you about this being a very good opportunity to make use of standing in line. So if you notice yourself standing in a line like this, or here is a picture that my mom took of the lineup at the SAQ, which is the LCBO in Quebec, the lineup around the store. So if you find that you are spending a lot of time in lineup, let's review what we can do to make use of this time. So I happened to find a nice little triangle spray painted onto the sidewalk. And this is a good little opportunity for me to give you some reminders about weight shifting and knee alignment and so on. Let's pretend that you're standing in line and that you've got a little, you might not have a triangle handy, but just imagine one. So just prepare yourself and turn your left foot to a 45 degree, and all the weight goes in your left foot. And the right foot just steps out very gently, and don't put any weight in it yet. And slowly press the weight down in. You can do this really subtly and slowly. Make sure your left knee, though, is still aligned over, so don't let it fall in like that. And then get the weight back in your left foot, and use the empty step to bring in the right foot. Slowly sink the weight into the right and bring the 2 feet back. So sink left, turn 45 degrees right, step out left, slowly press the weight down, ease back, and bring the foot back in again. Okay, so angle, step out, press, weight goes back in. There we go. Okay, so keep in mind also to keep the hips level when you're doing this. So just think of it as you're just turning one foot out, the weight goes in that foot, step forward, let the weight go forward, not 100%, and then ease back in, and just make a little pattern for yourself and be aware of what your body is doing. So feel the connection of your foot onto the ground. What does it feel like if you've got those 3 points, the ball of the foot, the small ball and the heel? What does it feel like if you're a little more back in that triangle? Something we've been talking about in class where I am now. Well, not live, but and keep those hips even. So as you're turning one foot out, don't tilt the hip up and go out. Just keep the hips even. And I also took this picture earlier, so there's no ice here, but if you take a look at this, this is the feeling of what we want to look at when you step. So there's a thin layer of ice here. So your weight transfer is like this. I find that so satisfying. Okay, so hopefully that gives you something to make use of your time while you're standing in line. Even if you don't do the little shifting like this, just keep your feet parallel and notice where you're putting the weight. Unlock your knees a little bit, sink into one side, let one side feel empty. Even if you can't see anything, this would be the full foot, this would be the empty foot, and play with these ideas. Okay, so take care and have fun standing in line. Bye for now.